Hello everyone, and welcome to my last little dip back into Magic with their Final Fantasy release. I was able to secure another booster box. This actually came from America with thanks to my friend and channel moderator, so shout out to Chris B, thank you for helping me secure this. And yeah, this is the last one I'm getting. It's sold out everywhere, so even if I wanted to get more, it would be really hard, especially if you don't want to pay scalper prices. So yep, this is going to be it. I think I'd only come back if they did like a DC or like Souls game wave. But looking forward to it. I think this box is identical to the ones that released in the UK. I can't remember if this red bar was here with the information about what a booster pack is. But beyond that, I believe it's identical. A little beat up because of the trip across the sea, unfortunately. But the packages inside should be fine. So let's crack this open and see what we end up getting. This video is sponsored by Noble Knight Games. Check out the video description below for an affiliate link that will take you through to their store, and it will help me out as well. Thanks. There we are. As I say, a little beat up unfortunately in the bottom corner there, but it should be fine. No, it's not this on this one. Oh no, there we go. Vivio on the back there. What am I looking for in general? Well, you should know what I'm looking for because I just can't find the card I want, but I'm just happy to see whatever. Let's pull from this side. It is a little damaged in the corner there, but no more preamble. Let's get started. And if you want me to go slower for these, I have done one already, including the play starter box. Hey, Shantoto from Final Fantasy XI. Neat. She talks in rhymes. I'll move this out of the way and do proper piles like last time. But let's get started with the important part. I've had way too many Guardian Force Ifrits. Araman, the T-Rexor from Final Fantasy VIII, Grun's Wyvern from Final Fantasy XI, speaking of that, it's a themed pack now. Cloudbound Moogle, had way too many of those. Instant Ramen from 15. Magic Pot, haven't seen many of those. Ambrosia Whiteheart from Final Fantasy 16, nice. And then we're into the fancier stuff. Torgal, a Fine Hound. Doesn't fit any of my decks that are Final Fantasy 16 themed, but that's okay. Hey, another Lionheart, I only had one of these. So, neat to see another one of Squall's best weapon. Oh, Summoner's Grimoire. I think I had the shiny version of this. Neat either way, with featuring Carbuncle. And then beneath that is Gogo, Master of Mimicry. I have not seen this card. Definitely haven't had one. So that's neat. Shame I don't play blue, but still. Neat. And then underneath him, a shiny Sabotender to enjoy, followed by E-Planes. Let's move on to the next one. I have organised my pile. I feel like these are pulling open easier. I wonder if that's just because of like absorbed moisture on their trip across the sea. Wizard, Burb, put that to one side. And then we have Dreams of Laguna, Final Fantasy VIII. Magitech Infantry had a bunch of these, including a shiny. Warrior Sword, good card for a job select build. Cornered by Black Mages is workable in a black-red deck, I think it is. Have a bunch of them already though. The Gobu Gardener in Final Fantasy XI, nice to see. Syncopate, had a few of them. Had way too many of Vincent's Limit Bricks. Get out of here. Ooh, Luca Stadium, the Blitzball Stadium, full art. Well, that's a screenshot from the cutscene, isn't it? I actually can't quite tell. It's been a while for Final Fantasy X, but I haven't had one of these, so nice. That'll go in the full art pile that's now just created itself. Over there, Quistis from Final Fantasy VIII, Ash Princess of Dalmasca, Sandworm, ooh, Stiltskin the Moogle Merchant. I don't think I've had a Stiltskin. Neat. And then underneath him is a shiny Light of Judgment, followed by a basic island. Yeah, I don't think I've had any of him yet, so that's neat. Pack number 3. And yeah, these are definitely opening easier, so maybe the glue from being in extreme heat rather than moisture, that'd probably explain it. Hero, I think I saw some kind of art there when I accidentally moved one of the cards, so that's something to look forward to. The Merchants from Final Fantasy XI, Slash of Light, Red Mage's Rapier, Black Mage's Rod, Airship Crash, Lunatic Pandora. Oh, another Shadowbringer's full art. Neat, got one of these in the starter box. So I have had one of these, but always a pleasure to have more because it's cool art from the most well-regarded expansion to Final Fantasy XIV. Primal Garuda, Circle of Power. Ignis coming up with a new recipe. Had one of him so far, so that's 2 in total now, as in general. The Darkness Crystal I don't think I've had any of. That's one of the crystals I haven't seen. I've had a bunch of the Earth Crystal and Wind Crystal. So Darkness Crystal, pretty sure it's the first off. Whoops, missed a card there. Dion, Bahamut's Dominant. I wanted 2 of you, so that's great. Hello, welcome. Oh, well, there's the other side of Dion's card, because he is Bahamut's Dominant. He can turn into Bahamut. And I have myself a shiny Fire Crystal. I think I've had a normal one already, but definitely not a foil one, so that's neat to see. And then we finally have the Baron Airship Kingdom from Final Fantasy IV. I keep on thinking it's Final Fantasy IX, but it is Final Fantasy IV. Pack number 4, first one of a new roll. Already not getting nearly as many art cards as I've been getting, and I like those cards even if they're not usable within the game. Hero Treasure. And then we start with Final Fantasy VII, Fight On. One of the most iconic video game fight themes. Gashel Greens, Magic Damper, another Cloudbound Moogle, that's our second this box. Another Guardian Force Ifrit just will not leave me alone. Same with Syncope actually. Oh, another Battle at the Big Bridge. A little bit of damage there at the top corner I think. But very nice. Had one of these out the very first booster box I opened. But very fun classic Final Fantasy art. Put that over there. Queen Bran from 9. Cloud of Darkness, second one of her I've seen. The Golden Saucer. Well, it says the Gold Saucer, sorry. And then Fang. Oh, if only I'd had you in the starter set, because you are the other half of that card that makes one big nasty Ragnarok. Astrologian's Planisphere. Ooh. Shiny Foil Elixir. And Insomnia Crown City from Final Fantasy 15. For this next pack, our Guardian Force Ifrit's stock needs to go way down, and our Clive stock needs to go way up. Hero Treasure Token. And we start with a Warrior's Sword, followed by Resentful Revelation. That's me realizing I'm not going to get a full art Clive. Chocobo Kick, Dreams of Laguna, Paladin Arms. I think I wanted one more of them, so that's good. Another Magic Pot, second for this box. White Mage's Staff, a Meg Pixie, Summon Fenrir, Overkill. I think I wanted another one of them as well, so that's handy. And then we have, ooh, Fancy Art Fenrir. Same card we just saw, just the fancier version of it. That is some cool art of the Final Fantasy 11 version. Yeah, that's nice. Ooh. And underneath we have Choco Seeker Paradise. I'm not familiar with that card. Final Fantasy 9 because it's got Zidane on it. Neat for a landfall deck. Oh, and I guess Commander because it needs 3. That's traditionally Commander, right? Don't quote me on that. And then we have a shiny white Auracite. And, oh, ourselves a shiny green forest. Next pack. Here we go. Oh, finally, another art card. There's still a bunch of these I haven't seen. And this one is... ooh, cool. That is a weird signature. That's a stylized, cool signature. That is N-E-Z-T, I think. Well, his name is Nestor, so maybe it says Nest. But it's Hades, Sorcerer of the Eld. Cool card. I love the signed versions. That separately over there, and the cards that were actually in the pack. Shinra Reinforcements, Town Greeter, Ice Magic, Dwarven Castle Guard, Thunder Magic, Blitzball Shot. I think I wanted another one of them, so good. Ochu, another Zidane Tantalus Thief. That's the normal art version. I can't remember if I've seen the normal art version. Sleep Magic, Sorceress's Schemes. Don't think I've seen that one. With Ultimacia on it. Side quest to raise a Chocobo, which turns into a black Chocobo. And then, ooh, Ninja Blades. Yeah, there's the black Chocobo it turns into. Haven't had any Ninja Blades yet, because they're rare. So yeah, it's never had any yet. So that is the rarest job type, potentially. Very neat. Followed by shiny Resentful Revelations and Charlemagne, whatever it's called, Nation of Scholars. Not counting the super rare stuff, I'm surprised there's so many commons and uncommons I still haven't seen. Hey, 2 art series in a row. Can we go for 2 signed in a row? That would be neat. It's Red 13. Nanaki. Hey, that's from the remake, I think. The remake version of the ending cutscene. That would have been cool to have signed. I could have given it to my sister as a gift. She loves Nanaki. That's still cool though. Put that over there. And again, I hadn't seen that one. So, there's art series I haven't seen either. Retrieve the Esper. Fate of the Suncrest had a bunch of them. Mysidian Elder. Hector Eyes had a bunch of these too. Fetch Kobo, not complaining, had a bunch of them too. White Orisite, we just had your shiny version. Crossroad Village. King of the Dwarves. Followed by Swallowed by Leviathan. Don't think I've seen that one. Is that from 4? That's from 2. Yeah, that's new to me. Coral Sword is surprisingly rare. So I think I wanted one more of them. That's handy. Midgar, City of Mako. I don't think I've had a Midgar yet. Iconic. That's the city everybody knows from Final Fantasy. Hey, Yuna, Hope of Spira. Not the full art version, but still very nice to see. I can't remember the name of the summon she's coddling in that picture, but hello, Yuna. Followed by shiny version of Opera Love Song. And, oh, the Wastes from Final Fantasy 16, so basic land. Moving on to the next one. Oh, yeah, that's a rip. One of the rarer token cards to start with. The Moogle with just Hero in the background. Yeah. Oh, part of the... There. Told you that one didn't rip well. Scorpion Sentinel from Final Fantasy 7. A Coral. Call the Mountain Chocobo. Commune with Beavers. I do that already. Ice Flan. Summon Chocomog. Iron Giant. Another Ignis, our second one in this box. Followed straight away by Rufus. Second one of Rufus I've seen. And I still don't have a token for his pet. Travel the Overworld. Hey, another fancy art Fat Jacobo. Had one of these in my first box. Love it. It's great. Great art. Followed by Jekt, Reluctant Guardian. I don't think I've had a Jekt from Final Fantasy X, and he does transform, but what's underneath him? Fancy Mysidian Elder, he transforms into Braska's Final Aeon. Instead of Sin, I guess. Followed by a Swamp. Can we keep the Final Fantasy X streak going? We just had a Yuna followed by a Jekt. Can we get a Tidus, a Waka, who else? I've forgotten the name of the rest of the cast from Final Fantasy X. So, Bird followed by Hero. Our first suplex of the box. One of the best art cards in the thing. Namazu Trader from Final Fantasy XIV. Airship Crash. Retrieve the Esper. Fate of the Suncrest. That card will not leave me alone. White Mage's Staff. Lunatic Pandora. Renorud. Surprisingly rare. I think that's the second or third of them I've seen. Self-Destruct is also rare. In general. Ride the Shoepuff. Final Fantasy X themed. We've still got it going. Adalbert Steiner. Final Fantasy 9, but still, I'm counting the Shoepuff. Followed by Vinat, Heart of Hydaelyn, so that's got to be 14 then. Not a character I'm familiar with from 14. She transforms as well. And that's a shiny version of Gasho Greens underneath. She becomes Hydaelyn the Mother Crystal. Oh, did the Mother Crystal turn evil in Final Fantasy 14? And underneath that, oh, a shiny version of me, Gongaga. I can't say for sure, but I don't think we've had any super amazing pulls yet. We have ourselves another art card. It is not signed. What's her name? Musotl? I don't know how to pronounce her name, but Final Fantasy 14. Whatever her name is, she's sought after, but I don't know if it's for reasons connected to it being good in the game. Arman, T-Rexer, Dragoons, Wyvern, Suplex, Gillicat, Blitzball, Iron Giant, Evil Reawakened. I wanted another one of them, I only had the one, so at least one more was handy. Delivery Moogle, Lock, Garland. Okay, well, we're no Final Fantasy X so far. Garland transforms, but we have seen him before. Hope from 13. There's the other side of his card. Haven't had a Hope yet from 13. Did I say 13? He is from 13. And then underneath him is a shiny version of Fight On. He doesn't transform to Alexander or anything. And underneath that is, well, we're getting a lot of holo, foil, whatever you want to call them. Our Final Fantasy X streak might be broken, but our streak of getting a bunch of character cards is not. Oh, finally! The token I don't think I've had any of, but I have seen. So Darkstar, and I believe on the back is Renault's doggo. Angelo, the one she launches from a crossbow for her limit break. I'm not kidding, that's what she does. And it explodes and takes the enemies with it. She's been feeding that dog nitroglycerin or something. Sabotender, cornered by black mages, commune with beavers. Ice Flan, Coral, Call the Mountain Jacobo, another Lunatic Pandora. Full art version of Vane from 12 with what's his name? I keep forgetting his name. With whoever. But yeah, again, I think that's a cutscene screenshot. I think, not 100% sure. And then we have another Torgal, the Fine Hound. Another Ambrosia. Oh, we're back on Final Fantasy 16. Hang on. Another Lionheart. Oh, another Earth Crystal. This one won't leave me alone, but I'm okay with that because it's a good card. Followed by a shiny Namazu Trader and Charla Liane. I've decided the remaining pack openings will be blessed by the nitroglycerin dog Angelo. And we're starting with a token, Robot Warrior with just Hero on the back, and a Resentful Revelation. No, I believe in Angelo blessing this pack, you shall see. Combat Tutorial. Another Paladin's Arms, don't mind having another one of them. Sabotender, Undercity Dire Rat, usually something I get a bunch of, and it's our first this box. Instant Ramen, Magic Pot. Cactuar, far rarer than Sabotender. And then, oh, Garnet, Princess of Alexandria rather, from Final Fantasy 9. Followed by Relentless X ATM from Final Fantasy 8. Underneath that, we have Side Quest to Catch a Fish. From Father to Son, oh, getting given the car. The back of that is Cooking Campsite, by the way. We got the car, followed by, ooh, Samurai Katana Foil. Very good card. Don't mind having a shiny version for my deck I've been building. And a basic mountain. I don't think we've had that many cards that are Final Fantasy-ized versions of existing cards. Vane was, and Battle on the Big Bridge was. Can't think of any others. Art Series. Oh, we've got a... That's not a signature, that's the Magic the Gathering logo. That can't be your signature, is that legal? Can you do that, Twan? Well, either way, that is 2 signed cards in 1 box, which is neat. We have the Sage's No Liths. We have a Whippin' Bender, Haste Magic, Shinra Reinforcements, Town Greeter, Adventurer's Airship, Laughing Mad, Freya from 9, Battle Menu, don't mind having another one of them, thank you. Thief's Knife. Oh, we got the other half. I'm going to have to look them out now to combine them to show you. And, oh, Eminent Seltz, as I kick the camera, Unsundered. Haven't had you. Which one are you from? Oh, you're from 14. You're from an expansion I didn't play. You transform, apparently. You transform into Hades. Oh, so that's where that art's from. Yeah, you're from an expansion I haven't played. So that's probably spoilers, oh well. And then a Basic Forest. There's the extra large card that those 2 cards can transform into. Ragnarok, the Divine Deliverance. I'll move them in between, but just wanted to show that off. Another Knight. Those are rare tokens as well. I don't mind having another one of them. Nice. Wanted more. We have the item Shopkeeper, we have a Malboro, we have the Bard's Bow, Rook Turret, Aerith's Rescue Mission, World Map, Hill Gygus. Oh, a promise fulfilled, welcome back. I had one, or have had one of these, I think it was from the other box, and it's the cutscene from the intro to Final Fantasy VIII. That's why it looks so low quality. It's from like the 90s. Demon Wall, Summon Shiva, Sazage Kobo, wanted another one of them, very nice. Hey, finally I saw Tifa! Of the rare, like, Final Fantasy VII characters have just been super rare for me. So yeah, I've never seen Tifa. I think she's sought after, but more so the full art. Still nice to see, as I kick the camera again. Followed by a foil random encounter, and Winders from 11. Nice to see. I think this marks the halfway point, so let's see something super rare, Angelo. Let's do this. It's an art card, it's Sephiroth. The art card. Ah, it's the one from that full art card I got in the first box. Not signed, sadly, but the art is very cool. That's all I end up ever saying, because the art on these is exceptionally good most of the time, except that one card where Zidane looks like a potato. Black Mage Rod, Precious Wanderings, Slash of Light, Quickrin Merchant, Crossroad Village, Laughing Mad, Snow Villiers, Galif's Final Act. Don't know if I've seen one of them before. Dark Knight Greatsword, I think I have one of those from the Sephiroth starter deck. Hey, Sid Timeless Artificer, I just had you out of the starter box booster packs. In the same version of Sid, I mean, the Final Fantasy VII version, probably, again, the one most people know, because Final Fantasy VII is so iconic. Welcome back! Followed by Zaz and his Chocobos. Followed by Ishikobo. Followed by that city I keep forgetting is from Final Fantasy II. Moving into the latter half of the booster box, happy to see Sid, that's why I'm leaving him there. That pack did not open well. Wow, that pack got beaten up. Hero Treasure Token. Followed by that undead thing I never try pronouncing. Another Gobu Gardener doing his wonderful yippee pose. Scorpion Sentinel, Choco Mog, Item Shopkeeper, Crossroad 2 in a row, Crossroads rather, Laughing Mad. Oh, full art version of Noctis. Although he's actually just a full art version of a existing card, but fancy. Don't think I've seen this version. There's a bit of a, I think there's a line there that's not meant to be there, I can't quite tell. Either way. Oh. Poison the Waters. Judge Meister Gabranth. Stolen Uniform, had a full art version of that out of the booster packs before. We have Sin, Spira's Punishment. And the foil Ash, Princess of Dodonska, and Victor from Final Fantasy VI. That full art of Noctis sitting in the chair reminds me of the finale to 15, where when Arden's sitting in the chair just before the final boss battle against him, Noctis sees him and says something to the effect of, out of that chair, Jester, the king sits there. Ooh. A token for Sephiroth One-Winged Angel. I have not seen that. Oh, weird, okay. I guess there must be an alternative version of Sephiroth that turns into that instead of just flipping his card. Namazu Trader, Prishi's Wanderings. It'd be nice if we had him in this pack. Slash of Light, Red Mage's Rapier, Adventurers Inn, first one from this box. Second limit break, but about 20th in total. Eden's Seat of the Sanctum. Hey, Barrett, our second Final Fantasy VII character, my third in total for him though. Anima, the Summon, and Omega Heartless Evolution. Oops. Followed by, oh, the Wind Crystal. That's just collected 3 crystals. Fire, Darkness, Wind. Oh no, 4. Earth as well. Or did we not get the... Yeah, I think that's 4 now. And then Foil Crystal Fragments. 7th Heaven. And that turns into very shiny Alexander. And next, I'm collecting wind crystals or every element of crystal like they're infinity stones. Let's see if we can complete the set. Why not? A new goal has emerged. Chocobo Kick, Dreams of Laguna, Magitech Infantry, Warrior's Sword, cornered by Black Mages, White Mage's Staff. We've got a theme going. Crossroad Village is showing up again. Samurai Katanas, don't mind that. Restoration Magic, only had one of those I think, so don't mind seeing another. Oh, we're back to Final Fantasy X with Tidus showing up. Followed by, whoop, SideQuest Play Blitzball. Okay, yep, those go very well hand in hand. Followed by Terra. Haven't seen Terra yet, and that changes into Wakka's ultimate weapon. Terra Magical Adept from Final Fantasy VI, and she turns into something. She turns into, oh right, her Esper form, of course. Yeah, haven't seen her. Cool. And a shiny White Mage's Staff, followed by another Vector Imperial City. Here we go. I'm wanting something really big in these last, I don't know, 10 packs or so. I haven't been counting. Light of Judgment. That's what I will cast on you if you don't give me good stuff. Sephiroth's Intervention, Gigantode, Stuck in the Summoner's Sanctum, You're Not Alone, Monk's Fist, Ochu again, Orin's Inspiration, we're back on Final Fantasy X, The Final Days, Cool Art, that's on one of the tokens as well, Ether, Xanarkand, Ancient Metropolis. The music for Xanarkand is, or for 2 Xanarkand is probably now playing in your head, that's normal. Followed by, hey, another Balam. I've had a bunch of these now, full art or otherwise. Balam Garden Seed Academy. Oh, and then a shiny version of You're Not Alone. And another Rabanastor. Oh good, I think I needed one more of them. I still think we're not getting as good pulls as my first box, but to be fair, at the time I had no idea how good that first box was because I didn't know what the cards were everyone was looking for. Yep, we're back on Final Fantasy X because I was just happy to see all the cards. So I had no idea when I got the full art Sephiroth or the Vivi and whatever else that they were actually the sought after cards. Thunder Magic, Resentful Revelation, Blitzball Shot, Vane's Treachery, Lopert Scout, another Snow Villiers, Gallus Final Act, we had a Hollow You earlier, another Dark Knight Greatsword, neat. Another Rufus, go away Rufus. Followed by Raban, Bull of Al Mihigo, however it's pronounced, from Final Fantasy XIV. I haven't seen him. Well, I have seen him, but I don't have one. Very important character to Final Fantasy XIV. And the Hollow Shiny Scorpion Sentinel, followed by Guada Salam from Final Fantasy X, also shiny. After this pack, I think there's 9 left, or 6. I haven't really checked beyond glancing. We have ourselves a Bird Wizard. It's a thing. Mysidian Elder, Shinra Reinforcements, Fetch Kobo, Sage's Nolith, Weapons Vendor, White Oracite. Oh wow! Orphan Cocoon of Falsi, I've forgotten how you pronounce that, from 13. Another card I'm not familiar with. It is a existing card that's just been redone for Final Fantasy themed. It's a 3 element card with wow. Okay, yeah, that's very, very cool art. Look at that. You go up there on top of Noctis. Cargo Ship, Fire Magic, rare, first one out of the box. Gaius Van Belsar from 14, followed by Fancy Art, Anima. We had normal Anima earlier, so that's 2 in 1 pack. That's very lucky. We are finishing the Infinity Stone of Crystals. How many? What do we have left? We need water to finish, right? And then we've got them all, I think. That's amazing. Oh, wow. Speaking of amazing, a full art version of Ultima. I've had a couple of versions of him, like the normal version. But not only is it the full art version of him casting something, but it's foil. That's probably the rarest get so far. That is cool looking. That's got to be concept art of how he's supposed to look in the game, because his actual final form you fight against doesn't look like that, and then just a swamp, but still, that is pretty cool. So as we move on to the next pack, I wanted to double check what crystals we've had. We've actually had a second fire crystal, the other one was foil, so if we ignore that, we have these 4. We definitely need a water one, which does exist, because I've had one in a previous pack from a different opening. I don't know if there's a lightning crystal, there might be, but that is still a pretty neat Infinity Gauntlet we've almost got going there. Anyway, next pack. It's an art series card. It's Yuna. And she's doing that dance that she does when she sends the spirits off. That's 2 full art Final Fantasy X art series in a row there. So we have Black Mage's Rod, Airship Crash, Retrieve the Esper, oops, Suncrest, get out of here, Mysidian Elder, Hilgigas, World Map, oh, Gilgamesh! I needed a Gilgamesh, and not only is it him, it's the full art version. Oh, in that classic Final Fantasy art style. I can barely read a word of that text, but wow, that's a good card. That's a card I want to keep. I still may end up shifting it if I can get a normal. I want a normal version of Gilgamesh that I can actually read because I intend to use it in a deck. Yeah, that's cool. Primal Garuda, Circle of Power. Oops. Ignis, you've got to stop showing up. That's 3 times. Oh, normal version of Ultima. So I think that's my 3rd normal version of Ultima. That looks a lot better because that's just an in-game screenshot. Followed by Shiny Air's Rescue Mission, Shiny Insomnia. I said that was a rare filled pack. So as it turns out, the good stuff in this box was all lurking towards the bottom half, or the bottom 3rd really. That's fine, it builds the suspense. Let's see what this one holds. Starting with, getting into focus, Scorpion Sentinel, a Gobu Gardener, another Coral, Call of the Mountain Chocobo, Undead Thingy, another Lunatic Pandora and White Oracite. Those are another Rufus, really? Is that 3rd Rufus? What the? That's 4th Ignis. 3rd Rufus, 4th Ignis. It sounds like I'm casting some kind of What the? Is that legal? Really? Really? Oh, and then we got Genova, that's neat, but... Really? Why have I got so many of those? Oh, hey, and a full art version of Balthier and Fran. I don't think anyone is interested in them, but that is a much cooler version of that card. And then a fancy version of Dreams and Guadasalam. Yeah, I haven't seen Genova yet, but what is going on with all the Rufuses and Ignises? So in case you're wondering how it's going, I just double checked there. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 Ignises and 1, 2, 3, 4 Rufuses. Did the machine get confused when it was making these packs or what? Because that's super weird. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Oh, it's fighting me, this one. There we go. Bird plus hero. And also Marlborough, Bard's Bowl, Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum, You Are Not Alone, Light of Judgment, another white aura site that's been showing up, Scout, Opera Love Song, we had a foil of that earlier, the UFO from Final Fantasy VIII, oh, another Black Waltz number 3, I already have 2 of these, but I don't mind having another. Good card for a deck that's built into Black-Red. Followed by Side Quest Card Collection, and then something that's shinier. What the... There's 2 full art versions of... Really? And that's 2 packs in a row. It's like Balthier's beckoning to the cameraman. Come closer. I want you to get our good side. Boom. Their good side. That's so weird. And then Ice Magic shiny and Guan Town of Ruin shiny. That is very strange. So after this pack there's 5 left, but this is weird, right? This feels so weird. It feels like beating the odds on what you're supposed to get. But it was definitely officially sealed, so maybe it's a God box. Do those exist? Oh, I had the card version of this at my very first booster box. Didn't have the art series of it, so that's good to see. Thank you for that. And then Haste Magic, Hecta Eyes, Town Greeter, Ice Magic, Town Guard, the Scout again, Airship, Phantom Train, rare, haven't had many of them, Ring of the Lucie, or whatever it's pronounced, from 15 rather. Oh, there's Shantoto, so we had her art series earlier, haven't had one of her cards yet. Dwarf, she is not a dwarf, sir, she is a Taru Taru. How dare they. Followed by Ultros, only ever had one of him at the first box, that's only the second one I've ever seen. And then, oh, the Lunar Whale, haven't seen that at all. From Final Fantasy IV. Don't know how vehicles work, they weren't a thing when I played a lot of Magic. But, yeah, that's a brand new card to me. Followed by the Foil Delivery Moogle and the Foil Planes. 4 packs left after this one. We are running out of time to find Clive. I can't complain about what we had, obviously, but I'm not asking for like a super rare version of him or anything. I'm just asking for a version of him. So it would be nice to see one, but, well, first of all we're going to have to commune with some beavers. That's okay. Followed by Ice Flan, followed by Choco Mog, Item Shopkeeper, Marlborough, Laughing Mad, I will be if I don't get Clive, the Imperial City of Arcades, just, it's the classic wall of whatever it's called. Wall of Omens, that's the one. I like that card, and I like the art on this one. It goes on top of Gilgamesh for now. Snow Villiers, Reach the Horizon, don't think I've had that one. The Leaving Midgar from Final Fantasy VII. Eject Earth from Life. Ultimacia Time Sorceress, had her already in the last starter packs. Cecil Dark Knight, oh yeah, this is what she looks like on this side, and Cecil also flips to his Paladin form. There it is. Redeemed Paladin. Don't really like the art on that card. That looks kind of nice though. And then shiny Hecta Eyes and a normal Forest. 3 to go after this one. You're probably thinking to yourself, there's no chance. There's absolutely no chance you'll get a Clive at this point. I choose to defy the odds. There's a chance. There's always a chance. We'll see. I'm willing it into creation. Bomb, Fight On, Gyasho Greens, Magic Damper, Gallicat, Zahagan. Hey, Golbez Clad in Darkness, I had one of this very card in my very first booster box. Cool art. Can't remember if he flips or not. What's underneath him first? Tifa! Tifa's Limit Break specifically, I mean. We had Tifa earlier though, so thematically apt. I think I had one of Tiva's Limit Break card in the first box I did, but not her. Graltia. A Tonberry. It wouldn't be fitting unless we had at least one. Hunt the Mark. Oh, cool. A full art version of the Sin Spirit's Punishment that we saw earlier. That is a much better looking card than the other one where you can't really even tell what you're looking at. Nice. With all these full arts, this feels abnormal. Oh, cool. A Dragoon Lance foil. I'm using those in the deck, so that's going in it for sure. And then a Forest. There's still time for a Clive. I'm not asking for too much. I'm asking for just a basic Clive. 2 more to go. Don't worry, I can hear him calling. We shall find it. It's here waiting. Clive is waiting for us. Just you wait and see. Again, not complaining. I just want the card I'm after, that's all. Oh, it's starting to struggle with how many cards I have in the background. Camera, you must coordinate with me. There we go. Heck to eyes. Fat Chocobo. It is struggling so hard with everything in the background now, but don't worry, we're almost done. It can hold on. Whippins Vendor. Haste Magic. Sahagin. Monk's Fist. Choco Comet, first one out of this box. Diamond Weapon. Second one of this I've ever seen. Again, the camera is struggling again. A Phoenix Down. I think I wanted one more of these, so nice to see. And Realm Sketching. Oh, we have Lindblom. And I saw another thing behind it. Oh, Genova again, except this time in foil form. Shiny. And then me, Gongaga, to end that pack on. 2 more to go. The final 2 packs. I'm doing them in the order. That was at the very bottom. This is building up to the moment I already know what happened. I know you're doubting more and more with each pack, but you don't know what I've seen. Another Paladin Arms. Again, don't mind having more of those, because I want to use them. Combat Tutorial. Sabatender. There we go, just making sure the camera's in focus. Chocobo Kick. Undercity Dire Rat. Blitzball. Ventures In. Gladio from 15. Go with all those Ignises I got earlier. Shambling, whatever that word is. Chocobo Racetrack, I wanted one more of them, so that's going in a deck I'm making. The Emperor from Final Fantasy 2 or 1, I forget. 2. Oh, the Regalia, the car, the iconic car from Final Fantasy, the boy band game. Alright, well that goes with getting given it earlier. And then the shiny version of Locke complains. Typical Clive being in the last pack, I know. I'm sure you've doubted, but this is it, the last pack, see, all gone. Last one for this box. And I know he's waiting. We shall see. So, we have ourselves a full art Final Fantasy 9 Quina. I keep forgetting, yeah, Quina, that's her name. Shame it's not signed, but a full art card I did not have, and it goes with the Zidane we got. And the final cards. Sethros Intervention. Gigantode. Rook Turret, Earth Rescue Mission, Blazing Bomb, Adventurer's Airship, Vane's Treachery, Rydia's Return, first one of this box. Oh, Renoa! They're featuring her dog. Also, is that damage or is that meant to be there? I think that's meant to be there. So I think she's taken the slot where Clive probably would have been, unfortunately, but I haven't had a Renoa yet, and it goes with the doggo. This doggo, to be exact, that she launches from her arm crossbow thingy. It explodes. It actually literally explodes. Look up our limit break, I'm not lying. We have the Prima Vista. And X-Death. Void Warlock. And then finally I saw something. Oh! We got a good card even if it's not the one I'm looking for. And it's not the full art version of this is so cool looking. Like, it is insanely cool looking. But I got the Buster Sword. The iconic intro menu to Final Fantasy VII, just the iconic sword as well, but that's specifically the intro menu screen to Final Fantasy VII. That is probably the best pull from the pack. I'm not sure about that like shiny full art Ultima, but I think this probably is. I'll take that over a Clive, although Clive could still be behind here. No, but that's fine. A shiny T-Rexer and a Town of Ruin, but there's the best one right there. So that feels like quite a haul, and my first booster box, which you can check the unboxing of on the channel, was really good. Got a full art Sephiroth, got the normal Sephiroth, got a Vivi, but in total I didn't get that many full arts or what felt like super rare stuff compared to this box. This box I feel like I got absolutely tons. And I asked in my Discord, like, is it possible to have god boxes in Magic where there is just an abnormal amount of full arts and such? Didn't really get a conclusive answer. So by all means, rate my box, I guess is what I'm saying. It's also just a weird box in general because 4 Ignises and 4 Rufuses, that doesn't seem right. those are taking up spaces that could have been filled with Clives. But definitely not complaining. Final Fantasy VII Sid, one of the more sought after versions of that card because it's the iconic Sid. That card is cool and it's a foil. We got the Buster Sword right at the end, which is a really, really good card and just iconic. Sadly, I didn't finish my Infinity Gauntlet, but we got 2 Fire Crystals. I guess you should consider yourselves lucky, because if I had that kind of power, I would become a Final Fantasy villain. I did have a Full Art Water Crystal out of the boosters I got from the starter box, though. So if that's the only last crystal missing, I did technically complete it across 2 videos. But not complaining. That is a real good haul of crystal cards as well. In terms of full arts, this is our haul in reverse order. Gilgamesh was what I was after, so that's great. Didn't get a normal version of him though, which kind of sucks. But that art version, I'm not complaining. That's probably the weakest one we've got because it is just a screen capture. But that is, I love the art on that one too. But that is a good haul of full arts, and I am sure there's a good mix of just of things in here that I'll just quickly go through that are good. Oh, they're in the wrong pile. I put them in there. I was wondering where they were. They should be in that pile. My 2 Balthier and Franz that were 2 packs apart. They sneak around. And we finally saw Tifa. Sadly, I have not seen Cloud. Didn't get a Sephiroth. Still haven't seen oh yeah, we got Dion as well, which is great. Didn't see a few other cards. I was interested in seeing the Boko and what's his name? The Whipping Collector protagonist from Final Fantasy 3? I can't remember his name offhand, but I was looking for that card for my Chocobo Spam deck. But yeah, that was a great box. Not planning on opening any more. I was able to snatch one of the last boxes available, and only, again, with help from a friend. So these are rare, very rare now. I don't know if they're doing another run of them. Might get some more in the future if they do. Otherwise, that's me out. But hope you enjoyed watching this. And yeah, rate my pulls, rate the box, because that was following some weird trends there. Either way, see you next time in the future for something else. Go check out the other stuff on the channel. Until next time, ta-ta for now.